Welcome back. So there are few conversations that can get more heated than when talking money, whether it's your spouse, partner, or parent. It's unavoidable. In many relationships, it's common for one partner to take on more of the financial responsibility of paying bills and budgeting, but for others, it's still kind of 50-50. Our team definitely has some hot takes when it comes to money, and here to handle these hot takes with me is our executive producer, Joseph Suttner.
Good morning.
And our intern extraordinaire, Aspen Shumpert. Thank you all so much.
Yes, good morning.
So I'm going to start this conversation off because we each have different feelings about different things financial, but I am just going to say that mine is kind of about spouses and money, and I've always been kind of embarrassed to admit that I have somehow over the years slowly and completely shirked out of my responsibilities when it comes to bill paying and budgeting. Now, it didn't start this way, but it certainly has ended up this way, and I just sign over my paycheck and expect that the bills get paid magically. Part of the issue is that it also got too confusing with people double paying the bills.
Yes.
So I get that. It wasn't so much like I got lazy. It was just that.
I don't think you're alone in that. Mine house is that way also.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not so much the bill payer.
All right. My aunt and uncle, they are 50-50, where they basically just put everything in a joint account, and that's how they do. They even go out to dinner and be like, is it your turn or my turn?
Yeah, and one thing that we were talking about before the show is like the difference in generations of like when you get married, you merge your bank accounts.
Right.
I think the younger folks maybe aren't as much that way. I know for me, like we each have our separate bank accounts.
Yes.
But when we share things like bills and going out to eat and groceries, we have a share credit card. So we don't have to do as much tracking and
that's
accounting.
actually really smart.
You just slap it on that share card, and then at the end of the month, you know what to split. I mean,
Oh, that's actually really genius.
yeah, thanks to my friend Emily Nadal in California for giving me that tip.
That's better than almost having a joint account.
Yeah, I mean, it really makes it easy.
Because you know what I love that.
Yes, and
actually,
credit
I'm here
cards.
for that.
You know, I have feelings on credit cards.
Yeah, let's talk about your feelings on credit cards.
Well, I just think, young Aspen here doesn't have a credit card yet.
Not yet.
I think credit cards are important to help build credit, and I think you should get one at a young age, but only if you are ready to have one.
Yeah, I would have
If you don't Aspen's very responsible. I think she's a great candidate for this, because if you're
Thank
too
you,
young, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
If you're too young and you don't know how to, manage your money, you can get into trouble quick.
Yeah.
But if you are responsible, then that is where you start building credit. And every financial person I've ever had on this show, we talk about credit cards, how many you should have. Is it good to close them or not? Like, I know for me, I have one that I got when I was very young, and I wanted to close it because it only has like an $800 limit or something. But she said, no, that's your longest line of credit. Do not close that.
Oh, I did not know that either.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting, because Aspen, I was 26 when I got my first credit card.
Yeah.
I was very lucky that my parents kind of were able to help me out when I needed some extra, so I didn't have to use credit.
That's where I'm at right now.
Okay, and so. Even at 26, though, I gotta admit, I was like, oh, oopsie.
Cha-ching.
I got in a little bit of trouble. So, what do you think?
I think I'm ready to, get a credit card. I just need to figure out what's going to be the best one for my lifestyle.
Gotta find the right one, and because a lot of credit cards have a lot of features these days.
Now they do. Now they give you miles. I'd say definitely get an airline one.
Yeah.
But you got to check also what the annual fee is, what the interest on these credit cards, because sometimes the interest rate can be very high. So
amen to that. That's so true. You got to watch out. Make sure it's working for you.
Yeah, totally.
What can it do for you?
Yes, money matters.
Yeah, and then see, for me it was a car. At least I paid that. Credit card. Whew,
oh,
you know what?